Live. Let me see. Are we live on? You said we live on that LinkedIn.
There you go. I see you on let me see. YouTube is there.
I know YouTube. I just see YouTube it.
It ain't on Instagram yet.
And you can record this while we doing it too, right?
I'm not recording it. I can.
Oh, I mean, no, it's fine. I didn't know. I didn't know
All right.
how all that worked.
All right. So yeah, we live on LinkedIn. Let me see something. My mic can record this. Hold on a second. I'm not say record only. So I'm gonna figure it out in a second. But let me go. I'm about to go live on that ground right fast. But y'all come on in, man. If y'all want to talk real estate, man, hit the comment section. Hit the comments if y'all want to ask a question. Um, y'all want to come into the panel? Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm about to do this Instagram right fast live, and you got a request on the ground to come in. Hold on, let me see something. I might can add you know, so hold on a second. All right, I just added you, and Barry, I'm about to add you right now. Boom.
Oh, there it is. Invited you. There it is.
Where you at?
There you go. Oh, hold on. How'd I turn it?
All right, I'm about to turn this down.
There you go.
Turn your volume down.
I had to turn the other way.
You seen the link, Chris?
Wait, what?
You seen the link for the Instagram?
I just requested to join.
Man, we talking real estate, man. Come on in, man. We talking real
Hey,
estate.
Shan. I see Shan. I know Love down there. Hey, Shan. We talking real estate. Come on in.
Type your questions up in there.
Yeah, if you have a question, Shan, just type your question in there. I know Shan's been
You
thinking
say
about
you
buying
unable
a
to
new
join.
home.
Why you unable to join?
Huh? There she is. Hey, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hold on, let me ask you.
You said I couldn't join.
Yeah, let me invite you one more time.
There it is. There you go.
That's a bet. All right. All right, so we live everywhere, man. We live on the Instagram. We live on Facebook. We live on LinkedIn. Are you getting any feedback?
I got a little feedback, but
Yeah,
that's
it ain't
fine.
that bad.
It's not
Um,
major.
how's it sound on the ground? Somebody check the ground. See how it sound on the ground. Y'all, hey, what are y'all in the section? Let us know if you get an echo.
I'm gonna mute mine on Instagram because it sounds like it's a little feedback.
Yeah, mute it.
Yeah, let me see.
Well, not really. Yeah, well, you can hear it through the speaker. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll turn it down. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So we good to go. So we live on all aspects, man. We new format. We got Corey coming in a second. If y'all want to come in and talk to us, just hit us in the comment section. Let's do a real quick introduction. Y'all let us know how we sound on that Instagram, man. Give us a one if it sounds good, two if it sounds bad. One if it sounds good, two if it sounds bad. Um, let's do a brief introduction real quick, and then we gonna get to y'all questions in a second here. But let's do a brief introduction and let's go ahead and let's open the panel up. I'm real quick. Brandon B. Dixon. I'm a mortgage broker officially as of today. Um, serial entrepreneur, and published author. Um, I've just joined with next to the biggest broker house in the nation. So would that mean for everybody's better rates, more uh, more loans, more different lenders, different diversity. So we're gonna break it to a whole different market. Barrett, go ahead. Hit him up.
Hey, how everybody's doing? This is Barry Boson, Keller Williams Professionals, looking to buy, sell real estate in the Houston area. Primarily, I'm in the Spring area, but I can do all areas. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, you can give me a call. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, YouTube. If you just Google Homes by Barry B, you'll get me on all my platforms. My number is 832-786-1270.
CJ, what you got?
What's up, everybody? CJ the Realtor here, here in Houston, Texas, servicing West, Northwest, Cypress, Spring Branch. You can get out to Katy. And at this point, the way the market is helping people all over the city. So if you need help, need any guidance, Barry's great too. I'll be an option for it too. Hit me up, phone number 832-338-3182. Email cj@greenwoodrealtytx.com.
Gotcha. So if you're on the rest of the platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, this is how you spell our name. Y'all can Google us, CJ the Realtor, Barry Bolston with KW. Brandon B. Dixon. I'm with Nexa Mortgage, but I have my own independent branch, the home ownership community. So y'all can Google us and y'all get with us. See, this is what we're talking about, man. I see a lot of people talking about how to get into real estate, how to fix and flip, how to do BRRRRs, and everybody telling you how to do it and stuff like that. But who offering they help to get into it? Everybody telling you, all right, you can do it. This the team. If you want to get into it, we helping you gonna get into it. If you want to get into investment, that's our specialty. If you want to get into luxury, that's CJ specialty. You want to get into, fix and flip, buy and hold, we the team to get you cracking in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So everybody telling you what to do, and well, we the people that's gonna help you do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, I don't want to dominate, I don't want to do like the podcast, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm just opening it up, man. What's the latest and the greatest, man?
Man, like people scared to buy, man. It's like people don't understand how to pivot out here because they think it's gonna get better later, and it's really not.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people are scared, especially, the last couple months, you got all these doom and gloomers coming out, talking about the recession this and the recession that, and the sky is falling, so that makes people scared, not wanting to buy, and not realizing that those last couple of years, that was an aberration. That doesn't usually happen. The world basically shut down for 2 years. So that's not going to happen. And what these rates and stuff that's going on right now, that's really where things were before all of this happened. And so I think that's one thing that we have to kind of let the people know is that it's still a good time to buy. You're not going to get a 1 point whatever, again, but it's still a good time to buy.
Yep. If you look historically at the rates, like 80s, 90s, it was double digits.
Yeah.
So, they might be higher than what they were at 2-3%, but if you didn't jump on it then, you just missed the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the thing, though, too. Like, first of all, a lot of times people don't realize, and that's a good segue, the difference between a retail banker and a broker. So that's why I switched over to the retail side, because the rates are super duper high on the retail side because you're paying for all the vice presidents' vacations and they cars and they little they get their little piece of the pie. So as a broker, I don't have any overhead. So it's the maximum that we could charge, and that's it. and we more heavily regulated than the banks. So we capped. So I would say realistically on a conventional, we are 1 to 2 points lower than everybody else, and on government, VA, FHA, and the rest of them, shoot, sometimes 2, 3, 4 points.
That's
You know
nice.
what I mean? So, hold on, this is Corey. Hold on a second. 1 second. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can text from here. That's the advantage of having a map. But that's what people don't realize, man. You need to get with a broker. And save a little bit of money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While I'm doing this, Monisha from LinkedIn asked about what about an appraiser's license. I don't know too much about an appraiser's license. I know that you're not going to make any money for like the first 6 months or so. I know you got to get the license, then you got to apprentice under somebody for like six months to a year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like an inspector, you have to be under somebody for a while.
Right. And hold on a second. Y'all can go ahead and keep on talking, man.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, those rates, I mean, it's still, I would say that the rates are, they're decent. But it's still, I mean, real estate is one of those investments that, during any time, recession or any other time, it's still going to make you money because people always have to have somewhere to stay, have to live.
Right.
For those of us on the ground, I just put up a banner for my one of my websites called whatstodaysrace.com. So you can check rates 24/7. So go to my website, whatstodaysrace.com, start an account, and it's just like Credit Karma. You can check the rates and they live 24/7. So check somebody else's rate, check your bank rates, and check my rates, and I guarantee you, we're gonna beat them. Period. Because I don't have no vice presidents and all that.
How about what people will need to apply for a loan? I think a lot of people don't know, or some people don't know what they will need. They just think, oh, my credit score has to be this or that, but they don't understand all the other things, documents, or information they'll need.
Well, this is the thing. They got people first-time home buyers, and then they got pro home buyers. Pro home buyers kind of know the deal. First-time home buyers is this: that if you really let me shoot y'all straight. I don't know what camera to watch. I'm gonna say it. I guess I'm gonna say it twice. I'm gonna say it for the gram. I'm gonna say it for everybody else. If you really want a house, you can get a house, but you got to be dedicated because they got lenders that take down a 350 credit score. You got to have the money, so you can't be, I don't have good credit, I don't have any money, and want to get a house. That's not gonna happen. You either got to have good credit and no money, I can help you. You got bad credit with money, I can help you. No money, no credit, I can't help you. You see what I'm saying?
You should. You can even help them on rentals with that.
Right. So you got to have some money. If you got some money, you got 20, 30% down, I could get you financed. Somebody going to take that chance and finance you.
And then what I'm seeing too, with people that want to go out here and be entrepreneurs, they don't realize that usually you got to have a couple years in before you go and try to look.
Right. Well, are you talking about for investments?
Both, like
maybe somebody that owns a business they need a couple years tax returns, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, that's the thing about being a broker. That's way better than when I was in retail. So I got banks that'll take you could close under LLC. You got the money, you probably gonna need 30% down, 35% down, but you can close without a personal guarantee.
That's what's up.
So as long as it makes sense, they call it DSCR. They got lenders that you can close under LLC. The difference, it has to be where the potential rent that on the investment property is going to be greater than the actual note, the PITI. If that makes sense, then I got lenders that'll do the deal. But you got to have some money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So no money
makes it a lot harder.
No money, no house.
Right. So I think sorry somebody calling me during the stream, but Corey should be coming in a second. But that's the thing, man. If you really now they got me delayed now. Hold on a second.
I know one thing that I tell people. I don't tell people that they can't get one. I'll just let them know you might not be able to get it now. We need to work on some things, but you can get that. You can get that home, but you need, you got to get these ducks in the row first.
Right. And I leave that to the professional, so I slide that over to B. Like, hey, look at their financials and you let me know because he's an expert.
Yeah. That's what I do because
Corey,
knowing all those the numbers and all that other stuff, I leave that to the professionals.
Yeah.
Let me see some. I think it'll be better. Let me see if I can get these headphones going. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't hear us.
It's a delay. Hold on a second.
Okay. But yeah, leaving it to the professionals. But like I said, and that's always the first thing they do is they're gonna run that credit to see what the score is, and then you can kind of let them know, okay, this is what you'll need, and let's get all this information together. And like you said, most first time buyers don't have that extra money, and like you say, professional buyers. Most of those first time home buyers, they don't have that,
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me adjust this volume. Hold on 1 second. I got it. All right, how that sound?
Same to me.
Okay.
The thing?
Yep.
Hold on 1 minute. All right, what about now?
Yeah. I ain't had no problem with it before.
What about you, Barry? How it sound?
No, I'm fine. I can hear you.
Got you. All right. How we sounding on the ground?
You sound fine to me on the ground.
All right, cool. Corey, I think you got to fix your
camera.
Your camera. So we're gonna keep on going till they get right.
Right on.
Hold on.
But yeah, I don't know. Some people think that, from what I've heard and just talk with people, some people think that bubbles gonna bust and these home prices gonna drop. I was like, they're gonna drop a little bit, but it's still too much competition in Houston.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, man. With the first time home buyers, if they don't want to do it, they're not gonna do it. I don't like forcing people to try to buy something.
Nah.
You know what I mean? If you waiting on like the stars to line up, and that was 21 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
The stars that lined up, and all that's been passed now. So the perfect opportunity is when you make it perfect, because nothing's permanent. You know what I mean? So if you get into a rate 6, 7 right now, you always, if it does drop to 4, 5 later on, go ahead and refinance it.
Right.
But the thing is like, by the time you waiting, inflation 9% right now. So look at my house. My house doubled in 8 years. So that money that you losing out on with the equity, you hopping in, inflation going up and up. So what you waiting on? Mm-hmm. But see, like most people, it's the first time home buyers. It's hard to comprehend that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's
well, that's the biggest investment. that's the biggest investment in their, in their lives so far. So,
Right.
they real cautious.
Man, for some people, this
They
guy
gotta,
don't get it. Some
but
people,
you got to
I don't
remember too, 10 times out of 9, for a first time home buyer, that first house is not the dream house.
Yeah.
You're only going to be there 5 to 7 years max.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why I say nothing permanent.
Right.
You know, you always can refi, go ahead and refi, do something else, or put it as a rental. But if you're not in the game, a lot of people are scared to hop in the game. You see, I don't get it. Like, but I don't get what's so scary. We talked about this before. Rent, you can get put out quicker.
Right.
You start paying that rent for a month, they can put you out
After the third.
And then
Or the fourth.
And then the way it's going now, the ones that's written, as soon as that lease is up, they going up another $500,000 on the rent now because it's crazy.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I just had a cousin call me today, said that they going up on his rents. I'm like, man, it's that time now. Come on, let's do this. He said they want to go up $400. I'm like, come on, you know what time it is. Let's do this.
Right. Now, see, I was watching something the other day. They hoping that you move out because they're gonna get it anyway.
Oh yeah, they gonna get it anyway.
Right.
But just around, or they gonna get it from you or somebody else.
So that's the thing is they got more people than they are that's looking for houses that's actually houses available.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So there's no shortage on people that's looking for a house.
Because you think about all the people that was looking for houses towards the end of last year, and then inflation hit, and now they still got to have somewhere to stay. So instead of buying, they looking to rent. So the renting market is crazy right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get renters because renters, that's crazy. I think that's the excuse. All this excuses. But think about it. I don't know if something's happened. We lost the gram, man. Hold on.
I still got the gram. Yours is
Gram got a
limit,
time limit.
Yours is buffering, but I'm still on it.
Yeah, we still on here.
Yeah, yours is buffering.
Huh?
Yours is buffering, but we still on here.
Gotcha. I'm on it, but there's some kind of way it's stuck.
There he is. We can't hear you.
Hold on, let me unmute you. You got to unmute yourself.
Okay, there we go. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to fix this ground. Yeah. So I'm still on the ground, but I'm buffering.
Yep. Yeah, you froze on that.
I straight up froze. I don't know what's going on. This ain't no internet connection. That's crazy because I'm on the line. I'm on the line with the rest of them. So, hey, Corey, go ahead and introduce yourself while I figure this technical difficulty out.
Yes, sir. This is Corey Smith. I am a lender as well with BB Dixon, and right now with Guaranteed Rate.
Right. Gotcha. Hold on, man. I'm trying to figure out this ground. But man, what we was talking about, so you can hop in.
Yep.
Is y'all just let me know when I'm not froze on the ground no more.
Okay, yeah, you still frozen.
Yeah, because I can't even get into it right now. It's crazy. So
I can't have to get out.
I have to shut my phone all the way down and come back in. Hold on, let me do that.
Oh, get out of IG and come back in because he's not on
that IG a couple of times.
Because you got to invite him, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. Well, yeah, I got to invite him on IG. Hold on a second. Let me do something. But why y'all? Don't let me disturb y'all. But what we talking about is why are people scared to take that leap, man? The first time home buyers. Why they scared right now? What's the deal? Why they ain't pulling that trigger?
Because everywhere you turn on the media, they scaring you. They scared the public. They talking about how high interest rates is, how high the property values is, and this, that, and the third. Just scaring the people. So
Right.
you got two separate things. To me, you're saying what I think. I blame it on the media for one, but two, a lot of people trust and believe the people that's closest to them.
Right.
And the people that closest to them are not necessarily professionals and know a whole bunch and study research and know a whole bunch about the industry. But when somebody close to you, your mom, dad, sister, cousin, brother, tell you that it's the worst time to buy, or people automatically take that for golden information, golden advice.
Right.
So they choose not to buy.
Right.
So for me, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, I'm blaming it on two things. I blame it on media, and sometimes you got to trust a professional, not necessarily people that's close to you that think they know but really don't.
Mhm.
Right. Exactly. Hold on a second. Let me do something. All right, so I'm back, man. I'm back. Hold on a second. Let me.
Are you?
You back on the gram? You got that going?
Yeah, I got the gram going. I'm about to go live. What's your gram? I'm about to invite everybody back in. What's your gram, Corey?
Hold on a second. Bad as it is to say, you
That's what I don't know his handle.
Told you, B, you know what I'm saying? I don't do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got it, but I don't
You gotta come on board, man. You gotta come on board. So, boom. All right, so we should be back. All right, so I just sent y'all invites. I'm just waiting on Corey.
All right. I just sent a request. I'm looking for the invite.
Yeah, I sent a request too.
All right, let me accept both of y'all.
I'll put it in front of me.
I just sent the invite. I just sent the invite.
Okay, it says I'm joined. Hold on.
Don't tell me nothing yet. You froze on mine.
All right, I'll try it again.
All right, here we go.
All right, boom. All right, so let's see. All right, I resent yours, Barry.
Okay. There you go. Oh, oops, hold on. Show him the bad side of the office.
Hold on a second.
All right, there we go.
You froze again on mine.
So just waiting on you, Corey. What's your handle?
Man, that's a good question. Give me a second.
He still
This
don't
is
know.
bad, bro. This is bad. I already know. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get it.
Okay, yeah, it's not freezing up right now.
All right, so cool. Y'all bear with us on that Facebook. What that Facebook and that LinkedIn at, man? I got more people on the ground, man. What's up? Y'all hit us in the comment section.
Oh, did it cut me out?
We everywhere. Oh, let me put a comment.
Like Barry froze on Instagram.
Hold on.
Boom. Yeah, it do look like you froze. Yours is spinning.
Oh, there you go. All right. Technology, man.
So we gonna work the cakes out. This is the first time, man. And this for everybody watching, man. We coming to you every Tuesday night, man. Every Tuesday night, we're gonna chop it up, talk real estate. I mean, don't be shy. Ask us a question. Y'all want to get on that panel? Come on through. We the people that's gonna help you do what everybody else telling you should do, get into real estate.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying you should get into it, but ain't nobody hoping, telling you how to to take you from A to Z on it.
Mhm.
You got 2 lenders and 2 real estate agents right here. You know, so you got 2 lenders and 2 real estate agents. So no excuses.
Mhm.
You know, y'all want to get this money. What is it? 90% of all millionaires have real estate portfolio. You know, so you gotta have this real estate, man. We were talking about before. I think this is the first time home buyers are scared. I think more and more investors, my investor list going crazy.
Oh yeah, man.
Investors going crazy right now.
I'm getting crazy wholesale deals right now.
Right. I mean, it's just the new people. They don't understand the game. They're scared, you know, and people take advantage of that. People take advantage of your fear.
Yeah.
You don't know any better, so they're gonna raise your rent. You have no equity. You got nothing compounding. You know, so this is what it is. Well, you got people that's gonna help you. I'm gonna take you from A to Z. That way you get on the winning side and start having something a nest egg for yourself and for your family and for your last name.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? But the investors going crazy. Investors, I get like emails at least 15 times a day from my group. You know. Oh, by the way, too, we started the investor group. We're coming here soon. We'll be on the lookout for Facebook. So we're gonna network together. We're gonna have a once a week. We're gonna have a virtual lunch and learn, and we're gonna talk about how we can make this bread, man. Get this bag. You know, y'all got a little change, man. Only if you got a little change. You know, if you ain't got no change, man, don't you know, you got a little change, don't work what you want. You want to flip that change, get with us. You know,
Is he still looking for it?
Cause ain't nobody gonna pick up a house and steal it.
It's Florida Fro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he free. Oh, there he is. He's still looking for IG.
Man, IG can't be that serious, man.
That bad, bruh. That bad.
Right.
Look.
So, but yeah, I want to switch subject for a second while Corey figure that out. Man, what y'all think about that Bank of America joint?
I was gonna ask about that. What's that about? Y'all the mortgage people. Is that? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I got the political answer and I got the conspiracy answer. You know, the political answer.
I think we do a political answer.
got,
I mean, because it's focused on certain people.
Yeah. My political answer is, I think, some people it could work for some people. I mean, it's not for everybody. I think it's a trap. Try to get you to default on that thing, and then get some equity off of these properties, and the way I could get more when you do. But think about it, nothing is free.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing is free. You know what I'm saying? So
thing,
the pre-quality needs people, you ain't gotta have no quote unquote credit where so you get these people that's prone to like default.
So okay, let me ask her quick. So is it that they're not taking credit scores, or is it just a no down payment? Because I haven't heard about credit score. I haven't heard about
no down payment, and you can have low credit scores.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about the low credit score. I heard about the no down payment and no closing costs.
Yeah, no. This is check this out. So no down payment, no closing costs. Then they give you like a $10,000 to $15,000 grant.
Dang.
I didn't hear that part either. Yeah.
Yeah,
so $10,000 grant.
What
you need a grant for if you ain't got closing costs or down payment?
The grant go towards the closing costs, and then you have.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's crazy.
But you got to buy in a predominantly Black and Hispanic neighborhood.
But you know what? Doesn't the city already have they had a program where in certain neighborhoods they were offering grants if you move like city gas and
Yeah,
cashmere bars and stuff like that.
the complete community thing, I think it was called.
Yeah,
Right. Well, yeah, that was through the city of Houston, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think the
Yeah, and I
county
think
had
that
one
was
too.
through Wells Fargo.
Oh, okay.
That was through Wells
I
Fargo.
thought it was any bank though. The city was just paying the money.
Right. Right. I think it was a creative way to stimulate new home buyers. And then what they're gonna do is when they most likely they're trying to get you to. I think they're going about it wrong. I mean, just my conspiracy thing. I ain't gonna really talk too much bad. I don't want to say. I don't want people to say I'm bashing or hating. But anything free like that, I have my suspicion. But I think some people can't take advantage of it. You know,
Right, you want to see a Bank of America track record on how they treated people in the past with mortgages. So
right.
you got to be skeptical about that.
Right. I'm definitely skeptical about that. Then let me tell you another thing is like anytime there's no such thing as a free hamburger. You're gonna pay for it some kind of way or another. With these fees and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of way they're gonna get their bread. They're not all of a sudden a charity. They're still a bank, a capitalist. So we got to snap out this fantasy. Somebody gonna give you something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's a plot to do something else.
I mean, are there any other requirements that a home buyer needs? I mean, is it something that they have to provide? Or I mean, something.
Contrary to proper belief, it's not for just Black or Hispanic people. That'd be racist. They can't do that.
Oh yeah.
It's for anybody that want to move in a Black and Hispanic neighborhood,
which is Black.
Probably gonna be Black and Hispanic. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is these houses that know the dogs that's left that they can't move. Let me give the stimulus to go ahead, at least get them on our books. Now if they default, at least I got some revenue coming to that house.
Did they say what kind of loan it is that they're giving? Is it FHA?
Gotta be a portfolio product. It gotta be portfolio.
Okay.
Because they don't adhere to Fannie and Freddie, so it's not insured either. So that make me raise my eyebrow again.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Because it has to be does it even have to be livable? I mean, especially FHA, you gotta be. It can't be like holes in the roof. I mean, you saying these dogs that they can't get rid of.
Well, that's what's left. Y'all the realtors, y'all know shit. We work hand in hand. What's left?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those neighborhoods, yeah. You're gonna have to do some work on them.
And that's the thing, is like, I mean, in Texas, I think it's what, California, Texas, I think Michigan, and where else? I think Florida or something. There's only like 4 states they're doing this in. So I just don't. I don't know. Some people take advantage of it. You might get that one off, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's just a marketing ploy. Me personally.
On their website, I don't see it on there.
Right. They can't they can't advertise it.
They can't.
No.
But they can't advertise it.
Bank of America can't advertise it. I don't know about yet. Maybe there's a deadline where they can, but they're not advertising it right now. That's why they just let the press do it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because that's all you've been hearing about it from Newsweek and these other outlets.
Press.
We haven't really heard it from. That's why when I first heard it, I was like, it wasn't Bank of America that was saying it. So I was like, this sounds sketchy.
Well, this is the thing. First of all, anybody that dealt with a bank before, if y'all first time home buyers, let me educate y'all. dealing with a bank, they're good at handling your money and taking it and investing it somewhere. That's what they do. They depository institutions.
Oh, that's
They're
what
not
they
good at
do.
mortgages. Most of them not good at mortgages. You're gonna talk to 20, 11 people. You're not gonna be able to get in touch with your loan officer. You know, he gone at 4:30. 4:29 to click. He gone.
No weekends.
No weekends. You got any questions? Be able be prepared to be on hold for an hour. This is real spill. This is real spill. So you trying to do a mortgage and you trying to get your hand held for the first time, don't go to a bank.
The bank are those online joints like the Rocket and all that.
Right. You're not gonna get no special attention. You're not gonna get no one-on-one. Because everybody, you know, first of all, the loan officer, he's more of a pencil pusher. You know, them loan officers don't even have to be licensed, man.
Because they're doing it for the bank. Because
They're under the bank license.
Yeah.
You ain't have to be licensed. They come straight from Domino's to the stabbing loan. Boom. They put an extra pepperoni on one week. Next week they talk about FHA. You know what I mean? So they don't know jack.
Right.
So, but really, banks only want that A paper anyway. They want perfect. And you know, if you less than perfect, you might want to even mess with a bank, man. You know, because if you do, they rely off the name: Wells Fargo, Bank of America, you know, Chase.
And I think that people think that if they go to a bank that they have, you know, they have money in, they're gonna get better service and a better rate.
No,
I think
no.
a lot of people think that. I've had somebody say that Chase they have accounts in Chase and they were like, I'm gonna apply through Chase. You know, I guess, you know, thinking they've been depositors there for so long that they're gonna get a better rate and better service.
Man,
I think that
cut the crap, man. Cut the
yeah,
crap.
that fallacy
You
is
can
in
link
there.
you can link your account to the what is it, one button right now? You link your account to the to your billing. That'll take nothing. All right, I'm gonna take my Chase account, I'm gonna link it to this and auto pay. Or even if it's not auto pay, you press a button, pay. Come on, man, that's an excuse.
Mhm.
So the thing is that, first of all the vice presidents and all the middle management got to get paid off of you. You see,
Vice president, shareholders, everybody.
all of them got to get paid. Who you think pay their salary? Where do you think the money come from?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You paying that? You paying that through your mortgage?
Mhm.
So all the people got to get paid. You paying all the people that all the tellers and all that stuff and all you paying for all that. And so they don't have the best rates. You know, and then they're gonna look at 60 days closing. Too much. When I can close that thing in 10 to 14 days, you feel what I'm saying? You know, so
Hey, look, regardless of how much you talk about this and how much you say this, there's always gonna be somebody, you know what I'm saying, they gotta bump their head and run against the wall and still have to learn firsthand experience by going to a bank. Then you know what I'm saying, they'll be like, oh well, it was right. I should have did this. I done lost all my earnest money because I'm not able to close dealing with these big banks.
Mhm.
Like, why even do that? We trying to give you the game. Why even go put yourself in that position?
Yeah.
right. So I mean, we gotta, man. I see my guy Houston Vintage Homes, man. I gotta get you on the panel, man. In fact, let me send you an invite. Hold on, let me see. I gotta get he one of those cats that be knowing what he was talking about.
Man,
You know what, Corey, it comes down to advertising. I mean, they advertise, they spend all that money to advertise, and so
Right.
and that's what people are hearing. Just like with Zillow, I mean,
What's going
Zillow
on? What's going
advertises
on?
like crazy, but people don't understand. Zillow is not. I mean, I tell people go to hard. They'll send me things. I saw this house on Zillow. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. And then I go and look at the house, and it was sold 2 months ago.
Right.
Right.
Go to har.com. But Zillow advertising is just.
Well, the thing is, we do this all the time. I welcome Houston Vintage Homes, man. What's going on, bro?
Hey, how you doing, man?
So we kind of broadcasting. We got my man Corey that's a lender that's on the LinkedIn and the YouTube and the Twitter live, and then I got my man Houston Vintage Homes that's on the Instagram live. But go ahead and introduce yourself, bro. Tell them what you. We all over the place, man. We broadcasting, man. We talking real estate. Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell them. Gotcha. So we were talking earlier, and I want to bring it to you so you can chime in a little bit.
Brandon, somebody just said that they got a lag on their end. On IG.
Because all of us up to speed.
Oh, okay. So maybe that was it. Maybe it was late or something when it came through.
Right. Let me see something. If I do this, can y'all hear me? It's better? Gotcha. All right, cool. Because that's now I only have volume through my through the ear pods. Right. So, but can y'all hear me on Corey? Can you hear me on the LinkedIn? Can you hear me? See, I don't think you can hear me now. Hold on a second.
In the meantime, man, follow Houston Vintage Homes, man. There's so much game out here.
Corey, can you hear me? Corey, can you hear me?
Maintaining, just navigating these waters, helping folks that need the help.
Corey, can you hear me? I don't think Corey gave me.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
I'm cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Hold on, let me try one more time. What about now?
Yes, I can still hear you.
All right, cool. All right, now we good to go. Damn. All right, cool. It's Tyron, right? What you think about first-time home buyers being scared out of the market right now? Right.
That's real.
I like that. I mean, that's what I said as well. It's all psychological, man. I think if you want to buy a house, I said this earlier, there's so many avenues. I got lenders that'll take down a 350 credit score. So if you got money and you want me to get you through, I can get you through.
All right.
You know, so there's lenders that'll take a 350 credit score. You know, so there's no real excuse. Right. was gonna mention NACA.
Yeah. So, with all this knowledge out here and information, teachers still experiencing a situation where culturally our home ownership rates have gone down historically. And, there are several reasons that I believe that. So it starts with education. Most assets that we get that come to us through airship, unfortunately, ends up in the hands of states.
Right.
So a wealth planning and a succession planning conversation that needs to be had as well. So it's like so many different layers to this thing, but bringing us back down to that program, though, there's no shortage of loan opportunities that present. There's grants out there.
Right.
There's now. There are companies that will buy you the house, and I'm not a big fan of it, but buy it, lease it back to you. Right. There's no shortage of ways for us to have.
Right. Yeah, I was going to mention that as well. I want to get a little bit controversial here, man. I want, our people like the shock therapy, man. I've been humble for years. Now I'm a broker. Now I can kind of say what I want to say. So now I'm independent. I can kind of say what I want to say now. I want to talk about this, and I want to get I want to get everybody's opinion. I want to get Corey's opinion. I want to get you, Tyron. I want to get everybody's opinion on this. Did you know? And I screenshotted this. I would share my screen, but I got to dig for it. That when I left retail, I used to be with a company called Loan Depot, which is one of the biggest retailers in the United States. We have a software called Mello 360, where I could see everybody's numbers live throughout the whole nation. So I can see who's doing what, whose relationships, who's closing what, at live time. I'm licensed in 6 states, but Georgia and Texas, the two biggest ones that I concentrate on. Did you know out of the top 50 realtors in Atlanta, that one of them look like us? One. One out of the top 50. I want to talk about when we offering help. We all come from the same struggle, from the same mud. Why, when we get a little money, we seek help from outside our community, and we the only ones that do that? And we'd rather put our bread somewhere else. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. The thing is, I think I'm one of the coldest. I'm one of the coldest loan officers on the planet. These cats been messing with me for 5 years. They can tell I don't drop no babies. So I think Corey's cold as well. He's been doing this thing for a minute. Why we have to beg for our people that look like us to do business with us?
That's a $64 question right there, because I don't even understand it.
Hey, just like we said earlier, it's mental, man.
Yeah.
I even had people that I know, I guess it was too much. I was going to be too much in their business as far as financials.
You know what? And I was.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't even touch the financials. I get the pre-approval letter. That's it. Like, I don't even know what your credit score. Like, I don't know any of that. But I guess just because I'm a part of this transaction, they thinking that, I'm going to know how much the money they make, how much they got in the bank. They don't realize realtors don't get that involved on the financial side.
Mm-hmm. I had that too. I had a friend whose sister was looking to buy a home, and she told her to give me a call. She said, "I don't want him in my business." That was her reply. It was like, "I don't want him in my business." I'm like, "I'm not gonna be in your business, number one. I just want to know how much you approve for." So that's what we look for.
That's it.
So I mean,
you want somebody that know you to look out for you, but
thank you. You
don't have to lie. It doesn't register like that with some people.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of times we see it. I heard brothers talking on the podcast. Was a lot of times we either see ourselves as competition, even when we're not getting things. But okay, if I'm painting a picture for you that I make 100, well, you gonna find out I make 60, and maybe I know you make 100 those type of ways. So we have these subconscious, deeply rooted things in our head about how we see ourselves, and unfortunately we tend to see others. Whereas most people culturally, and I can't say this is for everyone in our culture, but in a lot of cases, our own time, I'm people we have to spend from against them. Whereas other cultures, I see this happen with other cultures as well, that I think is more rampant in our culture. And, I think it just goes back to a lot of the different things we have to encounter and endure to even be where we are. Yep. And with all the more reason why, you started off this conversation by saying, basically said, I'm humble, but this is what I've been able to do. This is what I've been doing, what I bring to the table, and I want to be able to service more of my people with that. Right. And to me, it's the same reason why I hope our community is, when I look at properties in nice little right here in town where, when I walk down the street, I didn't really look like people in the community. I just started, like their very bad performing, working for the side, stuff school where, the young lady, the older lady, or something just wants to talk to me versus feeling threatened. So, I tend to believe the cup and school. I think that we have a small amount of representation. I do know there's very representation, and I can believe that next year more of us represent some of those larger type of businesses. It's because in the industry now you're starting to kind of represent bigger, larger businesses. So, it's better.
Right. Slowly but surely, it's going to take us on a purpose to actually do the work and just transcend the current circumstances. It's just going to have to slowly but surely get 1 degree at a time better, but I just want to point it out that it's still going on in 2022, almost 2023. Corey, what you think? What you think before I go on my rant, my 30-second rant?
I think you're saying it hit on some great points, but I think Chris pretty much said it best. I think it's mentality, honestly. When you talk about the whole mental aspect of things, you're saying one, in our culture, you're saying everybody's a lot more private than any other cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to necessarily know what I'm making and all this other stuff, regardless if you're going to know as a real estate agent or not. I don't necessarily want you to know what I'm making. I don't want you to know what I'm going through, the credit struggles that I have, or whatever the case may be. Regardless of any industry, like, we're not the only industry that deal with this. Where we've seen relatives posted up on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, smiling because they just bought a house. But we like, man, look, you know what I'm saying, why would you come to me? You know what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you come up with all these different type of excuses and all this other stuff that they give you, which we all know is just BS anyway. But what it boils down to is just the mental aspect of it. And this is not to generally say everybody does that, because I have worked with some clients that says, look, I want to work with somebody that looks like me. They seeked it out. So you're saying this is not to generalize everybody, but it's kind of my thoughts on why people do it.
Yeah, and I like, even it's not even real estate related. So even before I got into real estate, I was engineering. So working in the corporate world, it was a secret how much you made. You didn't want to tell anybody else. Like, there was like, why? So like, it's been going on for a long time, and I think it just transcends real estate. It's across the board in multiple industries.
Right. Let me go on my rant right fast, man. Real quickly, I don't want to keep y'all too long, man. I'm disappointed. However, I'm up for the challenge. I think just from just from being in the industry 5, almost 6 years, it made me better. It made me a better loan officer, made me a better human being. It stretched me out, and the stuff that I was weak on made me stronger. So with that aspect, I always try to alchemize stuff and put stuff in a positive spin. With that being said, I appreciate that. Now that I acquired all those skills, I still would like to do what I originally set out to do, is to help people that look like me. If I get the opportunity, if I get the benefit of the doubt. A lot of us don't get the benefit of the doubt. We automatically think that if there's a bunch of us together, that you're not going to get the same quality of service. Which Chris and I and Barry and I was the outliers. You know what I mean? So like, damn, they couldn't believe the type of how quick and how fast and efficient we were, because I had to outdo myself because of the stigma that's attached to, you know, dealing with us, especially on a major crisis like this.
Right.
Am I making sense? So now with that, with anytime when I dealt with anybody professionally, I have a level of excellence that is normal now. And I have to look back like, damn, like I'm looking at other loan officers, damn, I thought this was automatic. And people, relatives telling me when they deal with other loan officers, like, damn, it's a catastrophe, because they're used to my level of service. So I thank the people that have that mentality, but at the same time, I want to start to crack that egg. And I think it's because the reason why I think it's because of the culture. The culture is tear down, is more destructive than constructive. You know, so
Hey, Big, we got a question in the chat.
Right. Let me finish this, and I'm if you look at all the propaganda that we've been fed, even Sanford and Son, as soon as they come up, there's some kind of way they blow it, it blows up in their face, and it comes down. So we could do this kind of thing, but I think we get scared, and we get scared it's gonna blow up in our face. The Black Wall Street, even Chris, the name of your real estate company is Greenwood Realty. So we still got that in mind. If we do build something, it's going. So I think it's that gun shyness of that. Hey, if we do this thing, which we're capable of doing, some kind of way is going to blow up in our face. So that underlying fear that's there, again, same with the first time home buyers, is fear. So go ahead, man. I say let's have fun. Let's see where it takes us. You see what I'm saying? All right, what we got in the chat?
Tennis Diva 98226. I don't know who she's addressing this to, but she says, "What are you going to leverage next at this stage of your career?"
Who's it addressed to?
Yeah, who are you talking about, sis?
I see the other one that says, "What's your mind telling your goals for the rest of the year and the high level for 2023?" I'll share this real quick. I want to triple, since I'm a broker now, I want to triple what I did. I've had one of the slowest years that I've had this year. So I want to triple what I did so far in these last 4 months that I did all year. And then I want to hit the ground running for 2023. So, hey, I'm back outside. So, you know what I mean? I'm back outside. So I've been inside for the last 2 years and living off of my social media presence and referrals, but I'm back outside. So y'all new cats in trouble. Y'all outside. I might as well get down with us. Me and Corey, we got this branch. Y'all might as well get down and lay down, man. We about to do this damn thing, man. We got hella talent in our community, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, real quick. Is one of y'all on and y'all have a live on another device?
I think so. That's why I hit an echo.
Just so, you know what I'm saying, can y'all just mute the other device, because it's a bunch of feedback. Yeah. Okay. So there was a bunch of dinging and feedback and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, all right, we good now. All right, go ahead. My bad. That thing would drive me crazy. Go ahead.
No, I think the rest of the year 2023 is just doing like Tyron's been doing, just giving game, like giving people knowledge so they can make the best decisions. Because like the way the market's going, the way the economy's going, you got to be smart about what you do with your money. And you're gonna let it sit in the bank, or you're gonna let that money go to work. So just giving people game, giving people info, helping as many people as possible. That's the move. And with Greenwood, this is my company. I'm solo dolo right now. So the plan, in addition to that, is adding more people to the team, so we can help more people.
Right. Next, Tyron, you will go.
Okay.
Probably when I saw the market started to shift, it started to correct. I got a little quick after buying I'm always one of the things I know is keep in mind that they started to position and when the market started to get hurt and people started to started going everything now I say that it comes out or at a big percentage you gotta be able to do it. So our recommendation for the rest of the year is to be back in practice, talk a little bit like today. Looking back, I recognize like that. Like, man, I need that's what we're doing right now. At times,
Yep.
like something that doesn't happen. Is a little
Yeah, and bro, I saw you live. I'm working on that homework. I'm talking to other RZAs that's been in the game. Yeah, I got to get my T-shirt, dog.
Hey,
Right
real quickly, because I won't open up one more question, but real quickly, can y'all go over y'all goals real fast, Barry and Corey, real fast for the rest of the year, 2023?
Yeah, I was going to say that, like he said, information is the one thing that I'm definitely going to spend a lot of time on, getting the information to the people, and because I think that's one of the major things. If they don't know, then that's when we have a lot of problems we talk about right here. And plus, I want to use more of social media and the internet. I do some, but I'm going to increase that. And also, like I said, just getting, because I have my own podcast that I do also. So just getting information out to the people.
Corey, can you, real quickly, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Got you.
So as far as my goals go, you've said my biggest thing is kind of along the lines of everybody else, just kind of help as many people as we can as possible. You have to understand that a lot of people are scared during these times when they need to be the most greediest during these times, right? So you're saying a lot of people listen to the media, they scared, the interest rate high, the value's high, whatever the case may be. But you have to understand the most amount of millionaires in real estate is always made during these down times. And we're not even at the bottom yet. They're going to continue to raise interest rates, and then the market is going to continue to drop a little bit. Now, Texas is a different market than some of these other markets that has a little bit more volatility than Texas does. But when the actual property values drop, now is the time to try to get in and invest and get something, so that when the market does turn, you're in a position to where you're not trying to play catch up. You're already in the game. So you're saying my thing is just to try to get as much information out there as possible, because there's a lot of bad information, but I'm going to try to help offset as much as possible with good information.
Gotcha. All right, can y'all hear me? Y'all saying that the audience, everybody saying they can hear me. How about the audience? Audience, put a 1 if it's lagging, 2 if it's. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Corey need to get Instagram.
Yeah, Corey, you got to get that gram, man.
Yeah,
You got to get that gram. I want to open up one more question for y'all, man. I want to talk about one more thing before we get out of here. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I want to talk about how can someone, especially in our community, start? What do you need to start in real estate? What do you need to get started? Why you should prioritize real estate? And if you want to really make that big bag, how real estate is necessary. I know I said a bunch of things, but I want to kind of, however you want to tackle it, how you get started, why is it necessary, and how you make the big bag. You know what I mean? So I want to start off. First thing, let me say this, because y'all can hear me well. I won't open it up this time. First thing first is get the people that's actually willing to help you. And most of the time, people that's willing to help you look like you. You got to get over that stigma. Whatever y'all got going on mentally. I've been in the back rooms. I've been in a real estate back rooms in these meetings. A lot of people outside the community really, they'll take your money, but it's transactional. They'll take your money if it's convenient for them. They don't really want it to be hard. They're not gonna go out of their way to get you in what you need to get to. So first thing first, you need to embrace the people that's trying to help you. That's why I formed this panel to hey, we raising our hands. We already got money. We get money, but we like to break bread with y'all, and we want to keep the money going in our community. So you got to embrace the people that's trying to help you. First of all, that's out for your greater good, that wants you to do well. You see what I'm saying? That's first off. Second off, I believe in a 3-part equation. Asking you shall find, asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find, knocking the door should be opened up to you. It's a 3-part equation, not one. Meaning that when you ask, that's your prayer. You're going to receive it. However, you got to seek. That's your research. You got to seek the help. Seek that people that look like you just want to help you. Then you got to get up and knock on the door. The door just ain't gonna say open sesame to open up for you. You got to actually do the work. You got to take that leap of faith, and you want to get this done. You got to stop wanting it to just land in your lap. You got to meet it halfway at least. So actually do the work. That's how you get started. Somebody asked. This was when I worked at Gallery Furnishing. And this bodybuilder came in one time, and somebody asked, "Man, how you get ripped?" He's like, "Man, I diet and exercise." So I mean, as simple as that, man. You want to get started, man. You ask somebody that in the business that want to get started, and you take the necessary things to get started. Simple as that. And you got to. You don't have to have a bunch of money, but you got to have good credit or some money. We got to snap out that fantasy. Like, that's another thing. I want to say this, and I'm gonna pass it on. The scratch off mentality. Like, I don't know where my credit at. I don't know. I ain't got no money, but I want to get this. Not gonna happen. You got to take a pragmatic approach. You got to have some money, or you got to have some credit. One or the other. So I'll open it up. Go ahead, Chris.
So I was going to say, not just that. Well, first of all, follow everybody on this panel, because there's a lot of information that's shared for free especially on Instagram. Second thing, I know you say you got to have money you got to pay to play, but the ones that don't have enough, we got to get past that mental block and come together and pool our resources together. We're $1 trillion people. Right. And get a few of us together, especially on the investment side, and start acquiring properties. And I had a hashtag on my Instagram called "Got Doors," because the more doors you have on a property, the better it is, because you're not relying on one person paying your mortgage and paying the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, HOA, whatever it is. The more people you got paying that, the less risky it is. So just being smart, getting the information, getting the knowledge, like you said, those three things, you got to do all three. You can't just do one and hope ain't gonna get you nowhere. You got to actually put in some work. And for the ones that are new to it, even find a mentor, find somebody that's been doing it, shadow them, see if they'll do a deal with you. Like, you don't have to do it by yourself. Is all I got to say about it. That's my deal.
Right.
So you got to put that action in. I mean, there's a lot of resources out there. I mean, with the internet, I mean, there's a lot of resources, free resources, just to get that information, and then you can take that to the next level and find those that'll help you, that look like you, that will help you. But the resources are out there. But like you said, you can't just hope. It's not just gonna fall in your lap. You have to take action.
All right. What do y'all say? Not all at the same time. Not all at the same time. Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm muted, so I don't have no feedback.
Okay. First thing I'll say is, how do you get started? First thing I want to say is, you can do it. You deserve it.
Right.
First thing I want you to understand, you can do this. You follow people in there, and for those of you, and I'm speaking to those of you that started, I'm sure there's plenty of people on here doing tons of real estate. But for those of you that, are at the beginning of your journey, you can do this. That's the first thing I want you to understand. So resolving your mind can be done. That's a wrap. You can do this. Now, the question is, what are you going to do? And the deeper question to that is, what are you going to utilize real estate to do for you? And so start with the end in mind. And what my biggest piece of advice is, when I first got started in real estate, I want to make $500,000 my first year or two. And what most of us do, I know I speak for people like me, we tend to overestimate what we can do in a year. And we underestimate what our efforts can do over 5 to 10 years. So I always tell people, I'm less interested in how much money you're trying to make this year. Tell me, what is the actions you're going to take today going to create for you and your family 10 years from now? And describe what I call your ideal day. 10 years into the future, your life looks like this because of actions you took today. Now describe to me that day. What time did you wake up? What did you do? Who did you spend your time with? Did you go golf? Did you go pray? Whatever it is that you do, because you're not investing in real estate for real estate. You probably could care less about houses, mortgages, mortgages, all this stuff. So it's not about that. It's about you see real estate as a vehicle for something. So get crystal clear on what it is that you're going to utilize real estate for. And my recommendation is start with at least 10 years out. If you can see 20, 30 years, that's great. For me, when I really understood this, I couldn't visualize my life 30 years from now, but I could kind of put a piece together for 10, 5, 3, and 1. So 1, 3, 5, and 10 are the benchmarks you need to create. And your 10-year goal is going to change, I'm sure. But the thing I want you to grasp is if you paint a long enough time frame, now you won't make some of these dumb decisions that people like me make, which is trying to do too much too fast, spending money trying to do deals that aren't really deals, but you're trying to get to this goal so fast that you make bad decisions. When I grasp that, you know what, I'm going to be in real estate 5 years from now. I'm going to be in real estate 10 years from now. One of my mentors is 80 years old. He still does deals. Once I internalize I'm going to be doing this for a while, I can take a deep breath. And now, rather than trying to run down and get all the sheep, I can walk down, run down and try and get all the sheep and lose all of them. I can walk them down and get all of them because it will give myself enough time days to accomplish my goals. So if you get the goal part right, the strategies, finding the right information, the game you think you need, all that stuff is going to take care of itself. Because why? You have a motivating factor and an inspiration. Motivation is external. Inspiration is what's inside of you. And that's where having that vision of what you're going to utilize real estate to create comes into play. I talk to so many people that tell me, hey, I was talking to a person today and they say they want to develop houses. I said, why? And when it boiled down to it, it had nothing to do with them wanting to develop houses. It's that their current way of earning income frustrated them. And so the issue isn't go out and develop houses. The issue is change some aspects of how you're currently earning income or what you're already doing with real estate and fix that. Go develop houses because you want to develop houses or provide housing. So when you get clear on what you want real estate to do, you'll figure out the exact strategy. There's 1,000 strategies. It's the reason why I don't own office building because I don't choose to make money in that space. I love residential real estate, and I figured out for me how that works. So that's what I would tell you guys. I don't have a particular tip or strategy. I want you to get clear on what real estate can do for you. Know that you can do it. And from there, all this other stuff is going to fall into place. You're going to find a mentor. You're going to find the right game. You're going to find the right courses. You're going to find the right loan officers to make that come to pass.
Right.
Yeah, that's dope.
Corey,
Yep.
What you got real quick? Keep in mind they can't really hear you on the ground, so hold on a second. Corey, what you got? Don't forget they can't really hear you on the ground, so
okay.
Gotta keep you good.
Try to do the best I can. I got you. My biggest thing is, you know what I'm saying, just to make the commitment. To kind of piggyback a little bit on what Ty said is that it all starts mentally, right? You know what I'm saying? But you have to actually determine what's your motivation, what's your why you want to actually do this, and then go forward towards it. It's so many people that, you know what I'm saying, come to me and we're talking. I can talk till I'm blue in the face and give you as much information as I have inside my brain, but it means nothing if you have no commitment because you're going to do nothing with it. You're going to take that information, it's going to fall dead. It's in one ear and out the other. So that's the first thing that I'll say is, once you actually get the mindset where you're going to make the commitment to go towards this, whatever your motivation is, you're doing it for your kids, you're doing it for your mother, you're doing it for your father, you're doing it for somebody. Once you have that motivation down pat, now you have that wind that's behind you, that wind in your sails to actually get you moving forward. That's the first thing. The second thing is to understand that purchasing a house, not just as an investment, but as your primary residence is a wealth building tool. A lot of people just see it as another liability. Well, not necessarily it's another liability. You have to pay somewhere, pay to stay somewhere. If it's in an apartment, if it's another house, whatever the case may be, you have to pay to stay somewhere. Why not have something to show for it 5 years down the road? Why pay 5 years of rent and never see any of that back? There's no there's no ROI on rent. But if you actually own a home and you run through hard times, you can sell that home and make you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Then you can go move in with parents with a little bit more of a nest egg, rather than you not being able to pay on an apartment or a house. And then now you got to go move back with mom or dad and still be broke. So the biggest thing for me is the second thing is just understand buying a home, and there's plenty of programs out here to help you. Don't let money be standing in the way. Don't let credit stand in the way. Everybody has gone through something in life that they have to recover from. But if you have that motivation and that commitment, you can recover from it. You can get you a house, and then you'll be glad that you talked to us 4 or 5 years down the road.
Right.
That's dope.
Just to sum it up, so it's mind state. I take from everybody, it's all about the mind state. The matter follows mind. Period. If you put your mind, make it your mind, you want to do this, and you want to be on the ownership class, and there's nothing that's stopping you. There's so much information that's out there. There's people, we're waving our hand as a group saying that we want to help you. We have a builder, one of the top builders. We have some of the top real estate agents here. We have the top lenders. What more do you need? I want to drill down one more time before we get out of there, because we didn't really. I know I asked a 3-part question. Let me rehash that question, and I'm gonna put it out better. And I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna go last. How can we? Because we got. I tell our community a lot, because I want to see us do better. I want to see us in my lifetime at least go from 0-16 to at least making the playoffs. We don't have to win the championship, but can we get the playoff seat? I think we can do it. I want to talk to the people that's on that in that mediocre stage, that they want better. They got the mind frame, but they're trying to break out of this arrested development that's baked into our culture. And what I mean by that is that they have the aspirations to, all right, I know what I want to do. I want to get into real estate. Just like this brother, I think this is a brother, King Cartel, to say this is what he want to do. A lot of us got the aspiration. But how do you go from, all right, I got a rental property, I own my house. How do you get wealth off of this thing? How would wealth look like? How would a wealth look? What do you need to do to get wealthy? The big bag off real estate. What do you need to start doing? They got people that's kind of like, all right, I got my house, I got a one investment property, but it's making a couple $100, but I'm not really getting rich off of this. What are some of the things you can do to start getting wealth off of real estate? And I'll shut up. I'll let y'all chime in.
I think I'll be very, very short. So to move from being a person who has one, just one rental bring you a few $100, or maybe you just got your primary residence. You're gonna slow down the speed up. So the way you build wealth fast is one step at a time. So long story short, by great inflation and hold them for the long term. And you'll look up 5 to 7 years from now, not a year from now, not 2 years from now, but at least a 5 to 7 year time frame of buying good assets, about 1 to 2 houses a year for the next 5 to 7 years, and power back after year number 7. And you'll be at least a millionaire in net worth. If not, if you get lucky, you can probably be a little bit better than that. And that gets you well on your way to being wealth for the average person.
Right. So just to recap that, hold on a second. Just to recap that, 1 or 2 properties every year for the next 7 years. I want to make sure y'all heard that. 1 or 2 properties every year for the next 7 years, and you'll be a millionaire. Go ahead, run it. Chris, whoever wants.
Oh yeah, because there is no get rich quick scheme. It's like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? So it's like, stop looking at people capping on social media. Like, for example, like, I've been in the game 6 years, but I'm a 6-year overnight success. Like, it don't happen overnight, man. Just keep it in your mind. Building wealth takes time. Just like Ty said, like, get a strategy. Figure out how you want to invest. How do you want to start? And then once you get your strategy, just continue. It's like compound interest. It's going to just keep growing and growing, but it's not going to happen overnight. And that's what I got to say about it.
I want to add this though as well, man. Before I get to Barry or Corey, it's almost full circle. It's what we talk about with the first time home buyers, man. It's you got to start. You got to start. You got to take action, man. Action, 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 action. Go ahead, Barry. Go ahead, Barry.
I was going to say, getting your goals. What do you want to accomplish? Where you want to go? And also, yeah, like I said, there's no quick overnight. Just do this. You know, you see these ads, and I can show you how to make all this money. And no, it doesn't work like that. There's a process. Get your goals and what you want to accomplish. Like you said, one home a year. that's not bad.
What you got, Corey?
I think the common theme here is just to kind of
I can't hear
be
you at all now.
nothing.
Hold on, something happened. No, I used to hear you.
Can you hear
turn
me?
yours off?
Nah.
Nah, I'm still on.
Well, you should be able to hear me. I muted myself.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Corey at all. Hold on. I done unmuted you.
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear him?
Nope.
We can't hear you.
All right.
I mean, I hear him on the. I don't hear him through Instagram, but I hear him on the other
You
app.
might have muted yourself. Well, you going according to.
I
just
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
I hear you, but I don't know.
All right, well,
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
technology, man. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together, man. One of these days, man. All right, so final statement, man. Look, this is the thing, man. We're gonna be coming to you every Tuesday. Consistency. Like some of, like the late great Kevin Samuels, man. He was 3 years before he started getting notoriety. He did this thing 3 years consistent, like every Monday through Friday. So I just want to be consistent. We're gonna consistently raise our hand, and we're gonna talk real estate. So a lot of people, okay, so we can hear y'all. All right, cool. So we're gonna raise our hand every Tuesday, man. If y'all got any questions, y'all think any questions through the week, y'all want to write anything down, we're gonna come to y'all like about 7, 8 o'clock every Tuesday night. We're gonna just talk real estate. We're gonna chop it up. 7, 8 o'clock every Tuesday night, man. Y'all want to ask a question? I got access to 180 lenders. I'm a broker now. CJ at the top right there, he's a broker. He got his own black-owned real estate company. He got the best black-owned builder in the building. Corey is one of the top lenders as well. He's cold at what he do, and Barry is one of the top realtors as well. So we got some of the top people in the Houston area. And I work Houston, Dallas, Austin. Plus I'm licensed in Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, California, Illinois. So all where's us. So not all where's us. I'm there. So it's gonna be Central Standard Time, 7, 8 o'clock. So tune in. Y'all got questions. So we're gonna be the resource. Y'all want to ask us first, because people are gonna tell you whatever they want to tell you to steer you wherever they want to steer you. We're gonna give you honest advice.
That's gonna be Central Time because they were asking Pacific.
Yeah, Central Time. We're gonna give you the honest opinion, non-biased, coming from us, coming from years and years of experience. With no spin. Nobody's in our pocket. So we're gonna no spin zone. So we're gonna tell you the real. I mean, it just is what it is, man. I mean, you gotta have. We want to be the brand that you can trust. They got all these people that's biased, and I've been. You can get two different sets of advice from two people in the same field, and it's all about number one, their why. If they give a damn about you at all, that's gonna be based on what they tell you. So I'm going, just like grandma cooking, she gonna put her foot in it because it's out of love. So when I give you that advice, it's gonna be out of love. I'm gonna put my foot in it. Some other people, they ain't gonna season their chicken for you. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna give you a buffet. They're gonna put raisins and potato salad. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna cook it with that soul. So I mean, if y'all want that, but we got to change the narrative, man. Y'all gotta want to see us do it, because as why is that as we grow, I'm gonna make sure y'all grow. You know, so I'm gonna leave that as my last statement. Y'all want to plug anything? I'm not even gonna. Y'all follow me. I'm on all the social media at Billionaire Loan. Also, just Google Brandon B. Dixon. Y'all follow me. Y'all want? I talk real estate 24/7. Call me 832-775-8357. All right. So y'all want to plug anything and say do a little outro?
Man, hey, check me out. I'm on all platforms. CJ Sales Texas. That's CJSELLSTX. Hit me up if you need any help, got any questions, 832-338-3182. And like you said, we'll be here next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate the dialogue tonight. Follow me here on Instagram, Houston Tones. Numbers 832-519-782. Turn on the game. And y'all have a great evening. It's been a pleasure.
Oh man, we appreciate you coming on the panel, man. I appreciate it. On the short notice,
sure.
man. Corey, Corey, tell them where you at.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. So whatever you did, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Hey, Corey Smith, you know what I'm saying? Call me if you have any questions, you need any help. You know what I'm saying? Number 832-297-7659. Again, 832-297-7659. And then if you want to shoot me an email, that's cool too. My email is smithmortgageteam@gmail.com. Again, that's smithmortgageteam@gmail.com. Team is singular.
Got you. All right, man. So we talking real estate every Tuesday, man. Join us, man. With that, we just gonna say peace, bro. Y'all, let's get to work.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
All right, be easy.
Till next time.
All right, cool. Hold on one second.